Anything a man can do, we can do better. I guess so, but like, I honestly don't want to take Jason's job away from him. He's annoying, but like, he's good at being a man. And I personally love being a woman, so nah. Also, did you know that women, biologically speaking, need more rest than men? Women don't respond to stress the same way that men do. We don't run on a 24-hour cycle. Our biological clock has a 28-day cycle that alters our physical, psychological, and emotional state. We are literally powered by hormones. And to that, I say, let's embrace being a woman. I'm just a girl. It's time for my hormonal nap, so I'll catch you later.
This is what happens when women learn the hard way that they need men. And that's what's happening to her after screaming on top of her voice that she's independent and strong. She doesn't need a man. She comes to a realization that she actually does.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we could be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
This is what they look like when they say that they are strong and independent. She's saying she's an entrepreneur, yet she has no businesses. She's like, not right now.
Are men unattracted to independent women?
No. It's just mad annoying when you make being independent your entire personality.
Correct!
Because those independent women are just average adults. Oh, you make your own money? You cook your own food? You do your own laundry? Wow, you're the average adult man. Like, you don't see a bunch of men going around saying, we're such independent men. How cringy would that be? So yeah, have fun listening to Cardi B or Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift or whatever. That's tough.
Fact checked her on that one.
Feminism is a scam. A few years ago, I was an angry, blue-haired feminist. I once believed that male privilege was real and that I was a victim of the wage gap. Now that I understand the true motives of feminism, I know that this could not be further from the truth, and that modern-day feminism is a war on true masculinity. Before women had the right to vote, most were stay-at-home wives, which meant they weren't working jobs and couldn't be taxed. Our overlords didn't like that. Rockefeller started funding feminist campaigns in media, and as a consequence of the movement, women started entering the workforce and leaving the home. Children would then be separated from their parents and sent to Rockefeller-funded schools to be indoctrinated by the state. All of this ultimately disrupting the family unit at its core. Feminism is defined as the belief in social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. But in the West, I must ask, what rights do men have that women don't? Modern feminists are convincing women that hookup culture, using hormonal birth control, and not shaving is liberation. That toxic masculinity is prevalent and the patriarchy must be dismantled.
But I was struggling to bring my TV, fit it into my car. It was in a big box. It's a 55-inch. It could barely fit into this car. I'm sitting out here struggling to get this in my car. Men are walking back and forth. No one is trying to help me.
You see, there's a reason for that. Decades ago, you wouldn't have needed help. The men would have done it for you. The thing is, the world has changed. Women have changed. Now, see, something I tend to do a lot. I tend to imagine, what if I was a man? What would I be doing today? Would I help women? Truthfully, when I think about it, no, absolutely not. Even if my instinct as a man is leaning toward chivalry, I'm not going to help. There's a number of reasons for that. A lot of times, when men are doing nothing wrong, they end up on the internet because the wind blew something into their eye and they might have winked and someone filmed it, and then you end up on TikTok as some kind of perv because you were winking at a woman. And what if she was 17 years old and you helped her? And then you end up on the internet as some kind of creep pursuing young girls. It's just too dangerous. There are cameras out here. People are filming things with duplicitous intent. You don't know when you're going to be the next viral sensation. You don't know when you're the next guy getting your life ruined. You don't know when a woman is going to lash out at you because you might be helping her and she takes offense in that. If I was a man, I would not deal with this. Why would any man in his right mind help a modern woman? They're strong, they're aggressive, they call themselves equal, they say they can do anything that a man can do. Why do you need a man's help? Just do it. Get your girls. Women want men to be old-fashioned, but women don't want to be old-fashioned. They just want the best parts of what men can offer without giving the best parts of themselves.
And again, from what she said, which most of the things she said, I'm in agreement. Another thing is, look, you are screaming, you are strong and independent. How do I know? How am I supposed to know that you're not that strong and independent? Because everywhere you go, you find we are strong and independent. We don't need men. So why should I put myself in a situation where I'm not needed? Why would I offer myself to help when I know that I'm being told that I'm never needed? I can't help them. You understand? I'm told like I'm not needed. They don't need my help. How should I stop minding my own business and start getting into your business? Maybe those are some of the questions that maybe the strong and independent women never ask themselves. Not only does it affect them, it affects even other women who are not strong and independent because you can't tell. And I'm not going to be asking, or men won't be asking whether you're strong and independent before they can help. So mostly if you look at it from that angle, it will make more sense. I'm just saying it.
It took an older man to come and see me struggling. He came out and helped me take the TV out of the box. They don't make real men anymore. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not all men because there are good men out there, but it's such a rare thing. It took an older man to do that.
Of course it took a 70 or 80-year-old man because he's not on social media. He doesn't see what's going on out here. He's from a different generation where women were actually beautiful. And he still believes that women are beautiful. I used to believe women were beautiful, but not anymore. Because I'm here on social media. I see what's happening on the streets. I see what's happening to men when they try to be chivalrous and kind. Sometimes it's appreciated. Oftentimes it's not. So a man has to ask himself in that moment, which risk does he want to take? Will this be a good outcome or will this be a negative outcome? A man doesn't know, so he backs away. You can't blame them for that.
We got to go back to the drawing board.
Yes, we do need to go back to the drawing board, but not in regard to men. In regard to women, women need to go back to the drawing board. Do you realize you do need help with things, don't you? You do want them to do things, don't you? Why are they not doing it? Is it because maybe you're not doing something? Or it could be because you are doing something. You're doing too much. You're going against the very thing that you actually want. Women today primarily offer men frustration and even agony. So instead of coming online and giving a whole lecture on what men need to be doing, maybe you should go online and talk to women about what we should be doing. Because I don't hear any of that.
As a woman, like, you don't see men holding doors anymore. They don't help anymore.
That's right. Again, if I was a man, why would I hold a door? So a woman can curse me out, yell at me, tell me she doesn't need my help? This is what men are actually experiencing. The issue with women is they refuse to look at themselves ever. They see men changing toward us without realizing that we're causing the change that we're complaining about. And even as a woman myself, it does impact me. Men are not as chivalrous to me anymore. But the thing is, men don't know the difference. They don't know which woman is safe and which woman is not. We're not walking around with t-shirts that say, hey, I'm safe, I'm old school. Men don't know the difference, so they have to beware of all of us. They have to treat all of us as if we're raging radical feminists, because how can men tell the difference? It's not safe out there for them. So any complaints that you have, take it up with the girlies.
Whoa. Whoa. Did you see the other man walk away? He picks his phone. If that was his phone, he picked his phone and he walked away. Maybe probably saw the tripod stand and she was filming. He thought maybe he's been pranked, or maybe she's playing games, or she wants some viral sensation. She wants to to capitalize on him trying to help. You understand? So, and maybe also he couldn't know whether she's a strong and independent woman. So he just had to work with. And the other man didn't mind. He came through. But imagine if, like, the entire men in the gym felt like the other man. I mean, that would be chaos. So that's another woman learning the hard way that some of these things that they do, they say, they have consequences. Be it filming in the gym and the embarrassing men, there are consequences to it. You can see the other man walked away. Now, let's look at
Nah, she just don't need my help. Why it gotta be me for? Back up, back up, back up. I'm in a set, back up.
Bro, if you're not scared to help her, just go help her.
I'm busy. You don't see me doing a set? How about you go help
Why,
her?
just because she has a tripod, you're not going to help her?
No, I'm doing a set. You're not doing a set, so go help her.
But she literally asked for someone stronger. And you're stronger. Can you do
than
more weights?
who?
Me, because I
Wait,
couldn't
why
help her.
you?
I tried to help her and I
So
couldn't.
there's a lot of niggas stronger than me.
No,
No
but,
offense, but...
No,
Yeah.
not much.
Guys, thanks
You're a big
for
guy,
watching.
bro. You're a
If
big
you
guy.
like the content, kindly subscribe to the channel and thumbs up on the video. I'm Benzo and I'll see you in the next one.